Hello and welcome back to the Xpert 11 Road to Glory series, where in the last episode we beat Sapotaria FC in the Cup to progress to the 6th round, where we'll be taking on Winners FC, another Division 4 side. But before that, we have the second leg of our double header against Atéltico Madrid in the league to come up first. We went top of the league last round after beating Atéltico in our own backyard, but now we have to go away to them in order to try and keep up our promotion challenge. We have gone top of the league, but we're only 1 point ahead, so we have to win games in order to stay there. A win will guarantee us to remain top. Anything else might even see us drop out of the top 4 altogether. It's so tightly packed with just 2 points separating first from 5th place. Atéltico Madrid's squad is the same as it was last week, no new faces to speak of, so it'll be the same players it will be up against. Celso Mota is back from suspension after he sat at the cup winner for Sapotaria, but now we've got both Ibrahim Qamara and Devin Reilly on 2 yellow cards and in danger of suspension. We need to watch them very carefully. Atéltico Madrid make one change from their defeat to us last week, with Romeo Gritty coming into the back 4. So that's Sean Hailstone in goal, a back 4 of Jakob Byrne, Romeo Gritty, Ajay Nilmet and Oscar Nevares Sosa. Midfield of Sredan Petranovic, Aldo Izdas, Boris Kronblad, Danny Vogel and Teriyaki Mitsutani, and a front there man of Andrzej Justowiak. Knights line up in a 3-5-2 formation, which means there's no place for Ibrahim Qamara in the side, so it's Ant Connolly in goal, Pim van der Kruis, Ledley King and Aquila Santa Maria at the back 3, Ray Tataw Eta, Pierre Of Hesslink, Alvito Roma, Y Jr and Raymond Hargreaves make up the midfield, and Celso Mota and Devin Reilly are the front 2. Let's go live to Alvalde 21 for the match. The captains, well, I don't think we need to mention our captain anymore because we basically have the same captain every game. Atletico Madrid's captain is Aldo Izdas, and I think that's all we need to mention from now on, really. That'll be that. Anyway, the referee is An Onim, skill 6, hardness 4. Atletico Madrid own the red and white strip playing from left to right. Knights own the changed yellow and black strip playing from right to left. The other match in the Division C, P4HFC away to German Elite, which they lost to last time. SC Beramar home to FC Boring, and Cornetto FC against Gillan Suckers 2, which is basically reversed to the double header. And we're underway. 4 minutes played, and currently so far it is a tight battle, but Knights are starting to assert themselves in this game. Cornetto have already gone ahead against Gillan Suckers 2, and SC Beramar have taken the lead against FC Boring, and Pierre Of Hesslink has given Knights of Sidonia the lead in the 15th minute. A spectacular long-range shot from the Dutchman gives Knights of Sidonia a 1-0 lead inside this first half. 23 minutes played, and it's currently 1-0, but Atletico have a chance to batter. Danny Vogel blocked by Ant Connolly. Well, so far so good for Knights, but Atletico proving a bit more of a threat than they were against us last time. Celso Mota with a tight shot at angle from goal, sailed over the crossbar. Well, we've got a lot of work to do here. We've got the lead, which is always good. Knights are going to stay top as SC Boring equalised against SC Beramar. Devin Reilly, well placed header, missed by the goal by a metre. Devin Reilly has scored every time he's played up front so far. Will that run continue, or will that actually be a full stat very soon? Well, as things stand, he hasn't scored so far, so at half time there's currently 1-0 to Knights with 3 chances compared to Atletico's 1. Nearly got ahead of myself a bit there. 52% possession for Knights, 46% for Atletico Madrid. It's fair to say that the game has been in Knights' favour so far. Jomo Elite and P4HFC are drawing 0-0 with each other. SC Beramar and FC Boring are drawing 1-1 with each other, which means the results are in favour of Cornetto, who lead against Gillan Suckers 2. Gabriel Price has come on for Sredan Petranovic. This is a very interesting change because we'd man-marked Sredan Petranovic. Justowiak has scored! The change has proven instant impact. Andrzej Justowiak has been given the equaliser to Atlético Madrid. We have to be really careful now because they've taken away our major advantage over them. Alvito Roma scores! Alvito Roma has scored for Knights of Sidonia. Always an instant reply to Justowiak's goal to put Knights back in front. That's great because we had man-marked their playmaker, but they took the playmaker off, so they had no playmaker for us to mark anymore. So we're very dangerous there. Gritty has been yellow carded for Atlético Madrid. He's put in a rather gritty display, but it hasn't been good enough for his side so far, as P4HFC have just taken the lead against Jomo Elite. Let's go there on for Gritty. Well, that reduces any chance of them having a man sent off. They've got a card again though. Danny Vogel has been yellow carded for arguing. 77 minutes played. It's 2-1 tonight. Pierre Of Hesslink smashing into the post. Whoa, so close to try to put this game beyond doubt. Now we have to be careful here. Pierre Of Hesslink with another chance. Straight at the goalkeeper. Hailstone with a fantastic save there to deny Pierre Of Hesslink. As the game comes towards the end, Atlético have a chance here. Just go yak! High above the goal. Ooh, he's so close. He's so close to giving Atlético an equaliser. Devin Reilly with a low shot from distance. It's not going to be his day, is it? Wide by a clear margin. Devin Reilly, well, he'd been having projected spells as a striker, but he's finally stopped. And Gabriel Precer, the substitute. It's the crossbar. We have to be really careful here. This win isn't in the bag by any means whatsoever. Cornets are 2-0 up against Junsuckers 2 as Freddie Montero comes on for Giskowiak. FC Boring have taken the lead against SC Barramar. Freddie Montero, the substitute. Just over the crossbar. Let off there. Atlético Madrid have been the better side in these last 10 minutes, but we hang on for all 3 points. A nervy end to this game, but Knights of Sardinia's winning run just keeps on going on. Ever since the Cornetto game, we've won every single league game in a row, and the picture has changed dramatically to one of avoiding relegation to one of trying to get promotion. A very open-ended game in the end, with 5 chances for Atlético Madrid and 7 chances for Knights of Sardinia. Well, we have got a good win against us. We beat Atlético Madrid twice in a row, but man, that second half was really much of a challenge after they turned the screws on us. Jakob Berners was the man of the match for Atlético Madrid, and Alvito Roma the man of the match for Knights. Well, that was a solid win. We took a gamble on trying to guess what their playmaker was, and it turned out to be the right answer. We only scored 1 goal in the first half, and that made for a nervy second period. Even though we took the lead again after they'd equalised, Atlético could have easily got back into the game if we hadn't been careful enough. But that's the points wrapped up, and after a good solid performance, we remain top of the lead, but we're still only 1 point from being third place, so we have to be really careful here and keep winning to try and keep the pack ahead of us. But at the same time, we've got a cup run to contend with. Anyway, let's see the team of the week. Team of the week is Joshua Scotto of FC Boring in goal. A back four of Steve Howe at FC Boring, Keith Roseblade, Cornetto FC, Rodrigo Leonardo, P4H FC, and Peyton Jackson, FC Boring. Midfield Manuel Viedma, Cornetto FC, Gerard Mayborn, P4H FC, Colin Croston, Cornetto FC, and Alvito Roma, Knights of Sardinia FC, and a front two of Colin Woosley, FC Boring, and Felipe Chu, SC Barramar. Manager of the round is Rafa 4PM of P4H FC for his win over Jomo Elite. Right, let's check on how DV is doing. DV remains pretty solid all around, although some players like Celso Mota are still well below expectations, and I don't think he'll actually be able to reach his potential now, given the way he's been going. But there's some encouragement. Midfielders are looking extremely promising, with all 5 of our young midfielders on at least 16 DV. Some half decent DV in defence too, although there is definitely room for improvement there. And Ant Connolly is sitting on 17 DV so far, which is very, very good. Okay. After 8 rounds, it's still really close, but things are starting to separate a bit between the two lots of groups. Knights lead the division on 16 points. FC Boring and P4H FC are just 1 point behind on 15, with Cornetto another point behind on 14. General Circles have been left behind a bit on 11 points, but in a mid-table position. Atlético Madrid, Jomo Elite and SC Barramar are an emerging bottom 3, although still within reach of safety. And that's it for this episode. In the next episode, we'll be taking on Winners FC in the 6th round of the Ultimate League Cup. See you guys then.